Alright everybody, we are back on Origin and we got raided, but the good news is they really didn't get that much. So we did have a creeper grinder. I don't think you guys even saw that. I didn't have any clips of it yet, but we had about 50 creeper spawners right here, and so they like lined up with the hopper floor to reverse them, so they actually did get all of them, so that's pretty good I guess. But I didn't really care about the creeper grinder. I mean, we're still making so much money from these enderman spawners, and like I don't really need it anymore. I have like, where is it, 20 mil almost, and my alt has about 10 mil, so I could just buy some more creeper spawners if I wanted to. But to be honest, we don't really need them because we also set up a TNT storage, and we only had this spawner set up, the creepers, for like a few days, like 3 at most, and we got like 20, 40, 60, 80, like 90 dubs of TNT. So I mean, we don't really need the TNT. Plus TNT is cheap. I usually just buy it, but I don't know, I guess we don't really need to buy it if we have it sitting right here. So I guess like the creeper grinder got a TNT, but like we could have just bought it anyways. But so I'm not really, you know, mad about that. Like they rated us while we were offline. It's not that much of an achievement. I mean, it's gonna happen. So obviously that means our base cords did get leaked, so our base is kind of like out there, so people are most likely going to try to be raiding us again. I mean, when these guys first started, they were online, and I killed one of them, and they didn't really have a cannon set up yet, but I guess they decided to wait a couple days before they went for us. So where did we get split? Right there, yeah. So let me see if there's a good example. Yeah, so they used like a 200 stacker, I guess, because it's at like Y200. I mean, I don't know, they stacked off like the ground down there, which isn't like fully at 0, but it's about there. And they nuked our walls, but they only nuked it down like 50 blocks, so like there's really not even a nuke. I mean, let's be honest, like if you're gonna nuke them down to bedrock. Like this just doesn't really do much, and like every 10 walls they messed up or whatever. So yeah, whatever. I mean, you can see the hole, like they just nuked it down like 50 blocks. Like, not a big deal, honestly. It's gonna be really easy to patch with gen buckets. I'll be doing that in just a second here. But anyways, this is our base, I guess. I don't know if you've seen it updated. We got like corner pillars and stuff, so nice. They did get through our filters. I mean, they used a fusion cannon, so filters weren't really a problem for them. What else? Oh yeah, they didn't get our blaze spawners, which are basically like lined up right with it. I don't know, personally I would have gone for like 18 blazes, but they didn't, so whatever. And they also just shot, like, I'm guessing they either messed up their cannon and it like blew TNT everywhere, or they purposely just put a bunch of TNT like scattering throughout the base, so they like blow up that collection system, I guess, somehow, because you know it wasn't creeper eggs. There's no creeper eggs on the server, but however they did that, whatever. They also did some damage over here because these top rows didn't have the corners watered, but they didn't like take the TNT out of it, so it might have been a mistake, honestly, on their part. In the creeper grinder, they didn't really even take the TNT out either, so I don't know. Whatever. I mean, it's gonna be an easy patch because we didn't even have a full buffer of walls. We only had like what, 80 walls, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and patch those right now, and I'll show you what's going on. I'll be using gen buckets probably, and then printing the sand walls and replacing the filters. So hopefully you enjoy that. Alright, so we're done patching all the walls. I removed the sand stacks, gemmed the walls over again, so it's all fresh and new. And it was honestly so easy. It literally took me about 15 minutes to do the entire thing, like reprint the sand walls, replace the filters, and break the sand stacks, as well as, like, you know, jetting all the walls back, because we don't have that many walls, to be honest. Like less than 100 walls. It was just really easy to patch, so I did most of it by myself. And then it looks like I'm lagging, yeah, typical. But not really much to show you. I mean, patched all the walls. I'm not sure if it's worth going to blow up the cannon, because they haven't really destroyed it, but there's a couple walls on it. I don't know. I mean, there's nothing lined up really with their cannon, so if they raid again, they wouldn't really get anything. So I don't think there's really a point of that. I mean, I think I'm just gonna go maybe set up a grinder or rebuild the grinders, because they kind of did get like a little bit destroyed. Yeah, like these hopper 4, I guess they like scattered TNT, so I'm gonna replace like these chests, I guess, so I can start AFKing these spawners to keep on making money. So that's fixed. I actually bought a couple more spawners as well, but I placed more hoppers, and obviously I filled up the gaps that were there in the hoppers, and I extended the chest collection system a little bit because I placed some more spawners. So that's nice. Everything's nice and rebuilt. So we basically recovered from the raid already, obviously besides the creeper grinder, but didn't really need that, to be honest. So honestly, we can just save money and buy TNT, or just more enderman spawners for more money to buy a TNT, and then maybe just protect those with maybe some more bedrock or something, because that's pretty OP. Bedrock is literally 2,500 hits. I think I have a potato. Yeah, so it's really hard to break bedrock, honestly. Like, there's a way to do it, like where it would not be that hard, but it still like is a lot of TNT. Like 2,500 TNT is a good amount. That's over an inventory full. But still, you can't really do it in one shot, is what I'm saying, unless you have like a custom cannon, but no one really does that, so it's pretty hard to get through it. So it's a good defense. I've done it like on these sides, and we're gonna do it on the east and west as well. And then I've also done like a reverse layer of it, like staggered. So I'm gonna put some like up here where the sandstone is. So like reverse hybriding through bedrock would actually be like insane. Like no one's gonna do that with a regular cannon. So like I said, unless they build a custom cannon that uses like a lot of TNT to hybrid, it's really hard to get through. So no way to really reverse through that. I mean, obviously you could, just takes a lot of time. So that would kind of discourage reversing to get these spawners. So I don't know, like I'm feeling pretty fine. Like there's bedrock covering it. If I have it on these sides too, like, you know, I'm not really scared of anything, like, because it would just take so much TNT to raid. And also, like, there's not really a way to get all of these spawners. Even if we did get raided, I'd still have spawners left over. Not to mention all the money I've been saving up. I'm still at 10 mil after I bought like more spawners and hoppers. So, you know, like money's not really a problem. So we can always just buy more spawners even if we do get raided. And it's literally so easy to patch. So whatever. Hopefully we don't get raided again. Obviously we don't want to get raided, but I don't know. Anyways, maybe we'll get some raids to gain some revenge. Who knows? I figured I would show you what we've been doing with our money recently. So obviously here we are in our Enderman grinder. Still been AFKing this and selling this every day, so it's making probably, I don't know, at least 10 mil a day. It's hard to really gauge because like it fills up multiple times a day, so I'm not sure like how much we'd actually be making if it wasn't like clogging up. But I will show you what we've done with our money. And over here, if you look at all this, this is bedrock. So the total cost of all that bedrock that you see is like over 100 mil, which is honestly, I think, more than our faction value. So we've spent about the same as our entire faction wealth on bedrock, just to kind of defend against getting raided. Obviously, you can still get through it, but it takes 2,500 hits, like 2,500. That's a lot of TNT. So even if you do like make a custom cannon that just hybrids with a bunch of TNT, like it still is a bitch to get through. So I mean, no one's really gonna do that anyways, because who really wants to make 2 cannons to raid us? So what we've been doing really is just buying the bedrock with the money that we've been making, and since we've been making so much money, it's not really a problem to buy it. So we're basically gonna fill all this in, and we're making money really fast, but we might as well be making it faster, right? So I'm also gonna buy some more spawners after we've got like bedrock around basically the whole thing, because I think that's gonna be a really good defense. And it's not every block, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stagger it. So I'll do another layer a couple blocks out, and at the same height where the obsidian is, that's where bedrock would be. So basically it'd be like bedrock all around, and I might, you know, bring it down a couple blocks as well. And then I'm working on this reverse layer out of bedrock. We did one checkered bedrock, and then I'll fill out that one. I think that basically covers almost all the spawners that are placed, so it's pretty hard to reverse us. I mean, so I'm feeling pretty good, because it would just be so annoying to raid us. I'm not sure if anyone actually would. Plus, not too many factions actually know where our base is, so it's only a couple of them, and we have gotten raided, but I think it'd be a lot harder now. Take a lot more time, and just be so much more annoying. So after I fill in some more of this bedrock, I'm basically gonna buy a bunch more spawners. We can continue making money faster and growing on F top, I guess. Maybe we'll go to some costs or something, I don't really know. But this video is getting pretty long, so I don't really want to make it go too long, so I'm just end it here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm definitely gonna continue making videos on here, so drop a like if you want to see more. Maybe some raids, base work, still have a lot of that to do left. So anyways, I'll have another one coming soon for you hopefully, and I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.